Welcome everyone to this video on the fear of flying, and I just want to say that this video is for entertainment purposes only and not meant to replace any medical advice on the fear of flying. So I would invite you now just to get comfortable in your chair. So just find a spot that is going to feel comfortable for you and get yourself situated. And just close your eyes now and take a few deep breaths. So just breathing in relaxation and just breathe out any stress or tension. So just letting go on the out breath. You can even sigh on the out breath, and just let it go. Breathing in beautiful relaxation. And as you breathe out, allow all your muscles to relax. Feel all the muscles in your shoulders relaxing now. The muscles in your neck and your face. And feel your whole body become heavier now as you float down into your chair. And just becoming fully present in your body. Feeling that beautiful relaxation move down through your body, down through your arms, down into your hands. That relaxation now moving down your abdomen, allowing that relaxation to find its way all the way down, through your hips, down your legs, all the way down to your toes. Just feeling totally relaxed now. And in this place of relaxation, I want you to imagine that you're in a beautiful meadow now. Notice everything about your surroundings. What do you hear? Feel the sun shining on your face. Smell the meadow. Maybe it's flowers, maybe it's the dry grass. Touch the grass so that this meadow becomes a full part of your experience in this moment. Notice all the colors around you. And you don't need to see these things. Sometimes it's just a knowing, or it's just letting your imagination create this scenario for you. And in the distance, you hear the sound of water. And so you decide to go and see what it is. And you walk in the direction of the water, and the sound becomes louder. And you realize there is a waterfall. And as you approach, you see a beautiful pond at the base of this waterfall. It is such a beautiful place. It's warm and tranquil, yet it's alive with the water falling down into this pond. And there's beautiful, huge rocks surrounding this pond. This place feels very magical to you, very special. And you find a spot where you are comfortable to sit by the pond on one of these rocks, and you feel the warmth of the rock from the sun beaming down upon it. And as you look into the water, You see that it is very still and it has great depth. And you realize in that moment that it is healing water. When you look into it, you see that it is aqua-colored and clear. Around the edge, you can see some of the rocks under the water. And you are astounded by the beauty of the color. And now, as you look into this pond, you think about flying, getting in touch with your fear of flying. So as you're looking into the pond, you imagine yourself getting onto a plane, fastening your seatbelt, about to take off, and identify with the feeling of fear that you feel at this time. Allow yourself to really connect with that fear. And as you're getting in touch with those feelings, I want you to look into the water and notice that the water is changing color. What color is the water? Maybe you see it. Maybe you just know what color it is. Just ask, what color is the water? And then you put your hand into the water. And as you do, the water becomes aqua again, and there's a beautiful luminescence about the water. It's luminescent aqua around your hand. And you realize again that the water is very healing. And as you have your hand in the water, all your fear disappears. You're just fascinated by this beautiful luminescence. With this thought, you decide to get into the water so that your whole body is immersed. It is warm and comforting. And as you do, you find that your body lights up the water. And again, all the fears are simply disappearing into the water. You swim around for a while and play in this beautiful water. And then you decide to get out and dry yourself in the sun. And everything you need to be swimming and to dry yourself is there. You feel warm and comforted sitting on this beautiful warm rock by this beautiful pond with the sound of the waterfall in the background. And you decide to test again the healing properties of this water. And again you think about flying. You imagine yourself getting on a plane, about to take off, or whatever part of flying that is most fearful for you. Maybe you're flying over the ocean right now. And you notice that the fear is not quite at the same level that it was before. You're actually feeling okay about flying. And you wonder what there really is to be afraid of. And you realize that it's only thoughts in your mind. And as those thoughts come into your awareness once again, you decide to put your hand in the water again. And you notice the water changing color once again. Perhaps a different color this time. Perhaps a stronger color. And again, as you feel any fear, you decide to get your whole body into the water and swim around again. And as you do, you see the beautiful luminescence around your body once again. And all your fears disappears as if it's being pulled into the beautiful aqua water that you're swimming in. And again, in the moment, you feel safe and at peace. You feel even better than you did before. And as you swim about this water, you decide to submerge yourself and dive into the water, going a little bit deeper, as if you are cleansing your mind and all your subconscious thoughts, because you know this water is so healing. You know it can take all your thoughts away from you. And as you rise up to the surface again, you feel nothing but joy and peace and contentment. And you know that you can come back to this place anytime. And so as you come out of the pool once again, sitting on the warm rocks in the sunshine, warming and drying your body, you realize that the mind can work in your favor, that your mind can create beautiful scenarios. And whenever you think about flying, or whenever you are on a plane, you can close your eyes and you can go to this beautiful pool. You can go into the meadow to hear the waterfalls and come to the pool and swim in the beautiful aqua water, knowing that as you do, you are releasing all your thoughts of fear. And instead, you are feeling protected and safe, just like you feel on this beautiful rock in the sunshine. Perhaps one hand is dangling in the pool, feeling the warmth of the water. And as you listen to the waterfall, it drowns out all your fears and fills your soul with joy and contentment. And when you open your eyes, you know that you are safe, and you know that your mind is your friend, and you can create peaceful thoughts with your mind. And so as you get up and prepare to walk back to the meadow, you look back at the pond, you look back at the waterfall, and suddenly the waterfall is filled with light, like a beautiful rainbow. And you realize that light is like a gift to you, a gift of understanding that all is well. And that peace is yours if you choose to believe in it. And as you walk away, you feel as if the water is sending love to you. You can feel it behind you like a gift of a protective bubble of light. And you stand for a moment as that bubble of light surrounds you, again in beautiful luminescence. And you realize that you are protected, protected by love. And in that moment you open your eyes and you walk into the meadow once again. And you can hear birds singing. It's as if they are talking to you, happy for you, and sharing their joy with you. And as you find yourself at the beginning of the path in the meadow, you realize once again that you are sitting in your chair, and you can hear sounds in the room. You are aware of my voice now. And you begin to move your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, and opening your eyes now, ready to come back into this reality and bringing a different reality with you. Knowing that whenever you want, you can go back into this beautiful place, back into this beautiful bubble of protection. And so I would recommend that you watch this video many times so that you can create this scenario for yourself very easily when you need to. And as you watch it each time, just check in and see how you feel about the fear of flying. And also I would like to tell you about a technique that I've developed called the Freedom Release Technique, where I actually clear subconscious beliefs that are holding you back from being able to fly without being in fear. And so the Freedom Release Technique is based on the understanding that our thoughts come from our subconscious beliefs. So if we have the belief that it's not safe to fly, then we're going to have a fear of flying. So when you change the beliefs, it changes your thought system, and those same thoughts don't come up. And so the beliefs that I am clearing for this fear of flying are the belief that life can end before it's supposed to. So if we can accept that our life ends when it's supposed to, and it doesn't matter whether we're flying or walking out of our home, if life is meant to end in that moment, it will. So if we clear the belief that it can end before it's supposed to, then it will bring more peace in your everyday thoughts about dying. And also we're going to clear the fear of living fully, because we can't protect life or death. So sometimes it's actually afraid of having a fear of living fully that actually keeps us afraid of dying. So it's like it's the opposite sides of the coin. And we're also releasing the fear of the feeling of being ungrounded in life, so that when our root chakra is too open, that we're not grounded in life, and then we're carrying fear. And also, of course, the fear of death. So I invite you to go through to this Freedom Release Technique video, because when you're clearing these fears, clearing the fear of death, then you're not going to be responding the same way anymore. That belief system is going to be gone, so that you will be impacted in every area of your life having released these fears. So thank you for watching, and again, watch this meditation many times, and I hope to see you on the other side with the Freedom Release Technique clearings.